Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them big checks. I'm not, but I've been blessed. No more of them chin checks. They pull it fast. Ain't no more of them chin checks. They pull it.
Howdy. Or something like that. What's good, yo? All Purpose Podcast. We in the building. You know what I'm saying? We in the building, man. Always in the building. In case y'all was wondering, we always in the building. You know what I mean? It's going down. I see a comment popping up. I think I know who that be. My man Green. What up, though? I knew you was gonna be the first one here. It's always me and you hanging out in the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always me and you hanging out in the beginning. It's all good. Man, I hope everything good with you, brother. How you living, man? Everything good? Oh man. I'm maintaining, man. Maintaining, trying to keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying? Just just trying to keep the boat rocking till the brothers get here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I should do is I should go ahead and get in my bag because, like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but when we talk about the WNBA, I be the only one talking. Hey, yeah. Hey, dog, I saw that. I was like, man, Max and Max squabbling with the quarterback. That's crazy. But I mean, that's kind of what you want to see right now. You know what I'm saying? You want to see that they got that fire, man. You know what I'm saying? They got that fire in them, and I'm happy to see it. Fred Benz, what's going on, my brother? How you do? What up, though? What up to the whole Detroit? Matter of fact, while we at it, you know what I'm saying? What up to the whole Detroit? Yeah, man. Hey, dog, listen. I think there's a strange thing happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Strange thing happening right now. I'm about to get into it in just a second, but I want to ask y'all since y'all here. I don't know if y'all privy to what took place between Dejanay Carrington and Sophie Cunningham. I was gonna play the clip, but I don't really think I want to play the clip because to me it's kind of asinine at this point. Everybody's seen it already. We're a little late getting to the party talking about it because we come in on Mondays. But I'll just say this. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time talking about it. I'm gonna just say this. To the dub, you're setting a precedent right now. For those of you who aren't aware, y'all are setting a precedent right now, and it could be a very dangerous precedent if you're not careful with how you do this. Phantom, what's going on, my brother?
What's up? What's happening?
Shit, everything is everything, man. Just talking about this Dejanay Carrington and Sophie Cunningham situation. I mean, me personally, I'm not I ain't really beat about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I mean, shit happened. You know, it is what it is. But the flip side is, of course, you know, a very serious injury could have occurred during the course of that play. And we always talk about how physical they play in the dub. And it's true. They play a really physical brand of basketball in the WNBA. Do you think that the physicality, I guess I'll ask you this. Do you think that it seems to be this running theme that the physicality that's being experienced by certain players is racially motivated or whatever? How do you feel about that?
In regards to the tweet as well.
Yeah, I hadn't brought that into the cipher, but yeah, absolutely. And in regards to the whole thing, absolutely.
Real time, because how I found out about it was Emmanuel Acho saying something about it. That's how I found out about it. So his take was his take about it.
Acho. We're gonna have a talk about him one day too.
Yeah, his take was his take about it. At first, 2 and 2 wasn't adding up to 4 on that one. Still ain't, because I'm like, all right, you did foul the shit out of him. You could that wasn't
You
the
did.
time to put that
Fouled the
tweet
shit
out. You
out.
fouled the shit out of her. But a
Yeah,
little
no ifs,
explanation
ands, or
later,
buts
a
about that.
little thought about it later on as far as the tweet goes. It's not just addressed to Cunningham, it's addressed to Clark and Clark fans, and maybe a moment of frustration, she let it out. But
Absolutely. I feel
she
that.
tried to clean it up a little bit with the she didn't mean that in a literal sense. Hmm. You know, where you went to school at and all that, throw the you at the
But I
Stanford
mean,
thing and all that. I'm like,
how
all
else did
right,
you mean it?
how else are they gonna really take it at that moment in time?
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
would have just fouled the shit out of
I
her and
mean,
just it would have been that, then okay, you just fouled the shit out of her. And it's just, it was a hard play or whatever. I saw a break, I hard fouled her. Okay, cool. Are we even having this conversation right now?
nah, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think it became a thing because of everything else that happened around it. You know what I'm saying? It became more of a thing. And not for nothing, like if we're gonna keep it all the way 100, like as far as the racial aspect of any of this taking place, like excusing the foul. I don't want anybody to get that wrong. I'm not excusing the foul. Carrington is one of my favorite WNBA players. And I thought that was some bonehead shit when I saw it immediately. I was like, what is she doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was that? I understand there's frustration and not for nothing, the Indiana Fever seem to represent, even with the black players that they have on the team, seem to represent that mind state, because a big part of it is pushed by Caitlin Clark's fan base, not only hers but also Sophie Cunningham's fan base. So yeah, I mean, bonehead play, stupid foul, all the way live. I don't think it was racially motivated. I think that there's a greater sense of frustration beyond that. Just with the perception
Racially
of players in the
motivated? I don't
WNBA.
think so. I ain't mean to cut you, but racially, maybe not. Politically,
I can see that. I can see that. And some people would say they're one and the same. Some people would say it's one and the same. I don't agree with that.
yeah.
But I can understand why one feels motivated. But the one thing I will say in this particular instance, of course, and this is not me caping for the Indiana Fever or Sophie Cunningham specifically, because I don't necessarily like her very much. She's an interesting person to watch play basketball. She's high energy. She's like the slim white girl version of Angel Reese in a lot of ways, except she shoot better. You know what I'm saying? She high energy. She all over the place. She doing, her energy gets a lot done for her. But y'all have to be mindful of who you're fucking with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be mindful of who you're fucking with too. Like running up on Sophie or Caitlin Clark with a hard foul, especially if you're a black woman, you got to know it's coming. Yeah. Hey,
I have
Biz,
a
I agree.
comparison.
I agree wholeheartedly. It was absolutely uncalled for. It was absolutely uncalled for. She didn't have to.
I have a
You got that? Let's go
comparison,
before
a
you do that.
comp for yeah, I have a comp for Sophie Cunningham.
No, go ahead.
Now you're gonna have to know MMA a little bit on this one, but her off the court things, antics, and the fact that she works. Do you know who Kobe Covington is?
For sure. Oh
Remember when Kobe
wow,
Covington?
that's that's interesting. That's interesting. Wow.
That's my comp for Kobe Covington.
Hmm.
Just not as brash.
That's. I feel that. I feel that.
And
Now,
it just dawned on
the
me.
flip side of that, Sophie Cunningham has several, okay, let's just be honest. The support that Caitlin and Sophie get, especially from people who are not basketball fans. They are Sophie fans or Caitlin fans or Indiana fans. They're not really basketball fans. They're not WNBA fans. They don't know hoops. And you can tell by the things that they say when you see them posted online that they don't know hoops. Sophie has mad pictures with black dudes on her page and shit, and they starting to get on her helmet about it. Sophie likes black guys. Sophie likes black guys. So to me, you're proving that the racial element of this is being brought into play by y'all. So if it's one thing you should know about black people, once you attack us for being black, the gloves coming off. It's whatever after that. You know what I'm saying? So they've created a hustle. I think Caitlin Clark, as much as she has brought eyes to the WNBA, and I will wholeheartedly agree with that. She has brought more eyes to the WNBA. But the question you have to ask yourself is, are these the eyes we want on the WNBA? Because they're not really enhancing the game at all or the league. They purely exist to try to deify this one little girl because she can shoot from way over there. That's what it comes down to. Like at the end of the day, just being honest. And I like Caitlin Clark as a basketball player. So don't get it fucked up. This ain't no, oh, I hate Caitlin. Nah, I like Caitlin Clark as a basketball player. I think Sophie Cunningham is a valuable role player. I don't have no problem with either one of them. My problem is with their fans. I have it out with them all the time. All the time. And it's only because I'm trying to get them to see, dog, do you not realize how you're seeing this is skewing the game for people who actually enjoy it? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's wild, personally. I won't be surprised if they start pulling up on Monday night and getting in the comments talking crazy. I don't care. Pull up. That's more views. I ain't tripping. Pull up.
Just tread
and we got
carefully with
warriors
that
in the
shit.
comments that rock with us all the time. You heard me? We got warriors in our comment sections that go to war with y'all too. So don't get it twisted.
I know mine will.
You heard?
You don't want them problems.
You dig me? Hey, bro, listen. I tried to tell one of them, hey, man, listen, dog. Why don't you just come on the pod, come watch the pod one Monday and see how we talk. When you hear us talk, you'll understand we talking basketball. This ain't got nothing to do with race. We just talking hoops. Just talking hoops. As it should be. As it should. Let's move on to something a little more positive. A little more positive. And not to mention, King Big Brother All Mightee is in the
Boys, how y'all living, man?
house.
Y'all all right?
What it is, what it is.
What's the
We all
deal,
got the
Bridget?
black
What's the
going.
deal? Man.
We all got the black going tonight. I'm with that. Color
Oh, you
coordinated.
already know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Team Africanus.
We ain't even put that in the group chat, y'all. It just happened. It just happened. You feel me?
How you doing,
Word is
Phantom? You all
bomb.
right? You all right, bro?
What's good, brother? You all right?
Yeah, man. Everything's straight, man. You enjoy this past weekend?
You know, it's work, brother.
Of course.
You know what I
Always
mean?
work.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know,
Benz, we see you, Benz.
We got
What
Benz,
up?
Green,
What
and
up, Fred?
some other people watching too. They just ain't saying nothing.
I know, man. Why y'all so quiet?
That's all right. Y'all can be silent for now. We're gonna say something to make you say something.
We're gonna piss you off of it.
Now, the FIBA World Cup teams out. For those of y'all who can't see, because I know it's probably a little small on the screen, we got Aaliyah Boston, Paige Beckers, Caitlin Clark, Nafisa Collier, Kalia Cooper, Chelsea Gray, Ryan Howard, Kelsey Plum, Angel Reese, Brianna Stewart, Asia Wilson, and Jackie Young. I think that is a pretty powerful team put together there. Now, have y'all seen the things that I've been seeing where they like, why is Angel on the team? Blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. And after the show when she had offensively last night, I understand your trepidation. I get it, but they didn't put her on this team to score points. She's the best rebounder in the WNBA, bar none. I don't care who you ask. Asia, she just had to bang with her not even a week ago, and Angel got twice as many boards as she did. She's the best rebounder. Period.
Dennis Rodman. She's Dennis Rodman, bro. That's
You
it.
took the words right out of my mouth.
And it's okay. And it's okay.
Yes.
And it's okay. You can go to the Hall of Fame doing that, baby. Go ahead, keep beasting on them. They
Ask
can't
Dennis
hold it
Rodman
down
and
there.
Ben Wallace if you can't get into the Hall of Fame by rebounding and playing defense.
They
Ask them.
can't hold it down there. It don't matter who it is. They can't hold it down there in the paint.
Hey,
And
dog,
she's
if
a
we count,
legitimate DPOY candidate. I'm sorry, good.
I'm about to say, dog, if we count the off the court stuff, shit, you're more closer to Rodman than anything.
For sure.
You heard? You heard?
That's it.
She
I
know
ain't
how to
mad
draw
at
attention. That's why she got the most followers in the WNBA.
I ain't
That's
mad at
why.
baby girl at all. Carve a
Yeah.
new lane, redefine the game. She redefining the game. She's
Yeah.
gonna be iconic. No matter what you think of her basketball playing, she's going to be iconic. She did it already.
And for
You're gonna
all the
forget
people
she played
asking,
basketball.
For
yeah, at
real.
a point, yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be like, yo, she was a
I
basketball
agree
player.
with that.
What?
Yep, I agree
Yeah,
with that. She
yeah.
looked good on the runway. She's intelligent enough to act. You know, I'm pretty
I
sure
can't tell you
she'll be
if
fine.
you look at the clip from the Victoria's Secret one way show she did. I don't know how many of them views is mine, but it's a good number of them. I can promise. It's a lot of them. They mine. I promise you, they mine. On the real though, a lot of people asking why didn't Olivia Miles make it? Listen, let's not hedge the bull. Olivia Miles is absolutely phenomenal. If you ask me, outside of Chelsea Gray, who they call point guard for a reason, Olivia Miles is the best point guard in the WNBA other than Chelsea Gray. And Chelsea Gray's experience. That's it. That's it. But y'all have to remember, AZ Flood, Olivia Miles, a lot of those people who are rookies right now were still playing college basketball when this team was doing tryouts and all of that stuff that they were doing. So they weren't a part of that process. So they can't be on the team. The next cycle, I guarantee you they'll be there. So you can't get mad about that. Here's my question to y'all, though, real quick, and then we can move off of this. But if you had to remove anybody and replace them with somebody else, who would it be? It not counting the rookies, obviously they can't play, but because there's a couple of people I feel like kind of sort of maybe could have made it, and a couple of people that's on here they maybe sort of probably could have left off. No disrespect, but Fee and Kelsey Plum both missed a ton of time this year already. So I feel like you probably could have left them off.
Who would you put?
That's just
Who would
me.
you put in Kelsey's place? Who would not necessarily in her position? Who would you have subbed in? Because Olivia, I was surprised that Olivia. Well, I mean, other than her,
Rules. Yeah. It's just the rules. The rules got Olivia. Because she should be there.
She should be there.
I think Alicia Gray could be there. Alicia Gray's having a phenomenal season.
Yeah.
She can score.
I would take the piece off for Alicia.
Take Fee off for Alicia?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still taking both of them off, and I'm probably going to put Jessica Shepard on the team.
Oh. I ain't mad at that, though.
Jessica Shepard is really good. And I was shocked at how crazy she's going. But her or DeWanna Bonner Marina Mabry could play in Kelsey Plum's place. She shoots the lights out. I just feel like it's a couple of people who have been there the whole year and have played really well that maybe should have got a look. But I'm not mad at this team, regardless. Like, no matter how you look at it, they're gonna have a hard time beating these people.
They're getting hardware.
Yeah, please believe that.
They have some hardware.
Yeah, they need it. They deserve it. Kelsey Plum, I was a little concerned about the Phoenix thing at first. Not anymore. When you score the basketball, you can do that anywhere. So, and that's what she does. She's an amazing scorer. Kelsey, hey, look, man, I'm a fan. Even though you smile like the Joker, I'm a fan. Kelsey,
it might not be a bad thing in some.
I mean, Darren Waller didn't mind, so Darren Waller didn't mind. It's all good. Darren Waller was
he did.
all in.
He didn't.
Oh man, I need to get on a somber note real quick, but I'm glad we're doing it early because I don't feel like being sad today. I'm actually in a good mood. Kind of feeling the vibe today. And I got a real interesting question that I want to ask, and I'm hoping that the guys in the comments will get involved in it as well. Before we get to that, rest in peace to Don Nelson. For those who don't know who Don Nelson is, if you're like 12, Don Nelson was a 5-time NBA champion as a player, and he is a Hall of Fame coach. He passed away at age 86. According to his family, his health deteriorated after he had a stroke about 3 weeks ago. To put it in a nutshell, he spent about 31 years as a head coach. I remember most for his time with the Bucks, Golden State, and Dallas, because he was a big part in moving some of those teams out of the basement and back into the conversation of competitive basketball. If you remember the We Believe Warriors, he was their coach. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people that have a lot of things to say about Don Nelson. I don't, it is what it is, man. 1,335 wins. He was NBA Coach of the Year 3 times, the first person to win it 3 times. He won 82, 83, 84, 85 with Milwaukee. Again, won 5 rings with the Boston Celtics as a player, 66, 68, 69. And in 69, he had the game-winning shot in Game 7. That I did not know until a little earlier today.
Yeah, when you put that up there, that was
and then
crazy.
also in 74.
Homie was Steph Curry too, back in the day.
You know what I mean?
That's
wild.
Yeah,
that is wild, man. Yeah, rest in peace, Don. Just out of curiosity, what was your favorite Don Nelson era that you remember as coach? Because I mean, ain't none of us get to see him play as a player, so.
Warriors and Mavericks.
That's probably
Warriors, Mavericks. I can see that. Yeah. Milwaukee was shit doing what it want to do right now. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Thank you. R.I.P. Don. Yes, indeed. Hey, he said it. That
Nelly
right
was
there,
a stoner.
That was special.
Nelly was a stoner.
So I'm showing love all the way live. You know what I'm saying? And when I check out, me, him, and Willie Nelson going
crazy.
pass the ball around a few times when I get up. You know what I'm saying? When I get to the spot, before I go to the hip hop lounge and smoke out with Big and Pop. But you know what I'm saying? Man, salute to Don Nelson, man. That's a big one in the sports world, especially if you're a basketball fan. A basketball fan who observes the entire game and not just the players. The passing of Don Nelson, whether you hated him or loved him, it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Don. Most definitely. Oh man. Yeah, that Run TMC era was crazy, yo.
Coach for us.
I saw a question.
I had to look it up. He coached for us too, man.
Oh, he did. That's right. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So
didn't get along. Him and Melo didn't get along either. Him and
when he
Melo
coached for us. Yeah, in the 90s for like 1 year.
Yeah.
Like 1 year,
Yeah.
1 or 2 years he coached for us.
Yeah, it went by quick. He's not like realistically speaking, just knowing the way he coached, Don Nelson is not a New York coach.
Oh no.
He didn't need to be here. He's not a New York coach. Nah. There's a reason why he has success with the teams he has success with. The way he coaches is perfectly built for the Western Conference. Like if you think about something, the Western Conference, and this ain't even on the topic list, but if you think about it, the Western Conference has been some semblance of the same thing for almost the entirety of me remembering watching basketball. The Western Conference usually had the running teams. They're going. Except for when D'Antoni went to the Eastern Conference. Well, usually the running teams are in the West. Yeah, it's crazy. I had never really paid attention to that until just now, but that's strange. That's really strange. Oh man, what do I want to swing this first? I think this one would be a better jump off conversation. Here was the question that was asked: Dream Team and Redeem Team, top 5 and the 6th man, top 5 and the 6th man, head to head. Now, in my particular question that I asked y'all, I asked who wins in 5, who wins in the best of 5. Let's chop it down to 3. We'll chop it to 3. Dream Team versus Redeem Team for all the chips. 3 games. wins. Out with these lineups. Like, you taking all the extracurricular people out of the equation. These are the people we work.
Three games, right? Best of 3, right?
3 games. Yeah, 3 games. Oh, I see you. I see you, Biz. I see you, Biz. Ben's got 2-1 Dream Team. Okay. I can see that for sure.
All right. Give me the Dream Team, man. Give me the Dream Team. I'm gonna go with Mike, man.
Oh,
I
forgot. The other guy they gave in the post that I didn't mention is Larry's back's not bad. Larry Bird is Larry Bird. He's not hurt Larry Bird. They barely played. He's actually Larry Bird. So all of these people are the best version of themselves.
Best version of themselves. Yeah. Give me the old heads, bro.
So we got 2 for the Dream Team. Phantom, who you got?
Part of me wants to go to the Redeem Team.
Okay.
But I have only one hiccup. Paul versus Magic. That's my only hiccup.
Oh, you're
Oh, yeah,
gonna
that's a
get
problem.
abused.
That's a problem.
That is the only problem I got. Because I can make everything else work.
And if you switch him, who you put him on? You can't go out Mike.
No,
you can't go out Larry. You can't go out Charles. Like, there's no. And I said to myself, as crazy as it sounds to say this, Chris Paul is the weak link on the Redeem Team. In this particular matchup, he's the weak link.
I guess I gotta take. If you say Larry's back ain't bad, because that's my only caveat why I was gonna do it anyways. So if you're telling me Larry's back ain't bad, then I gotta go Dream Team just because of that. You gotta tell me that. Otherwise, I was going Redeem.
I'm going Dream Team because there's a lot of times that I see things like this get made, like it'd be the Lakers and the Bulls, or the Western Conference, these guys against the Eastern Conference, these guys. There's always Kobe and Mike at the 2, always. And people say, "Oh, well, they cancel each other out." No, they don't. No, they don't. You can't even they don't cancel each other out. As great as Kobe is, they don't cancel each other out. He's still not Michael Jordan. Like, let's not get that confused. He's a nice facsimile of Michael Jordan, but he ain't Mike. I think the most interesting matchup in this whole thing is Charles Barkley and Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
That's the most this whole shit. Because neither one of them can stop the other one. You know what I'm saying? And neither one of them is, Charles Barkley a better defender than Carmelo Anthony, but Carmelo Anthony is an offensive upgrade. One of the most effective scorers I've ever seen in my life. So you're not stopping him. LeBron and Larry play 2 different brands of basketball. It depends on which Larry show up. Because if Larry start leaning on him and make him have to play physical, LeBron can get out of his sorts up here when he got to do that. I've seen him do it a lot of times. And Larry, the type of person to figure out what the fuck with you when he'll do it. We all know it. We've heard all the stories. Magic and Chris Paul, that's a crazy situation, first and foremost, to even have that be the case. I think
who's
Flash
rules?
and Scotty at this. Good question.
Yeah.
Good question.
Determines a lot also.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go mid rules. Somewhere in between the 90s, which was Dream Team era, and then the era when these guys. So somewhere in between there, before it got all loosey goosey and you can't put your hands on nobody, there was a point where they started trying to back it down.
You have
So let's play right there. Let's play right there.
Because Jordan couldn't play in this era. If you can't touch the offensive player, you can barely touch him. There's no way he'd shoot 50 free throws a night. He'd shoot 50 free throws. He'd average 50, 40, easy. Like every time he went to the basket, he'd get fouled if he played in this era. And I mean, Shea fakes it and goes to the free throw line 12 times a night, 13 times a night. Mike was actually going to the rim. So you'd have to have some rules somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I think so. I definitely think so. Ooh. Who off of this side, the Redeem Team side, who off of that team could play on the other team? I already know two names, but let's take Kobe and LeBron out of the equation. Okay, who else? Because both of them definitely could play on that team. Who else?
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard could play with the old guys.
D Wade gives them one game. True indeed.
Somebody said Dwight Howard was getting cooked by Ewing. No, hell he ain't. If this the best version of Dwight Howard, no, the hell he ain't. Ewing got hell on his hands with that. And he can't run with him and he can't jump with him either. Not that Dwight Howard.
Not that one.
Oh, no. Not Superman.
Not the one throwing the basketball down into the rim. That Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
The one
that Dwight Howard. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. If they were to slow the game enough, the Dream Team could slow grind them down to the point where they beat them. And I'm not saying they can't run, because I mean you got Magic on the point, you got Mike on the wing, Larry Bird is slow, but he gets down the court. Charles Barkley get down the court, you know what I'm saying, and then you got Pip on the bench, so him in Larry's spot, and now let's run, you know what I'm saying. But on the flip side of that, you could put Flash at point.
Yeah.
Put Flash at point. Put Chris Paul on the bench. Now you got Flash on. You got Flash on Magic.
I'm putting Chris Paul on Larry.
Oh wow.
Just thought about that.
Paul on Larry.
I'm putting Chris Paul on. Larry. Yep. Yep.
That'd be fine.
I'm putting Chris Paul on Larry.
Are you gonna put Brown on Magic?
Yep.
That makes sense.
That's how I'm gonna switch that. I've been trying to figure it out since we've been talking.
The only way it ain't gonna make sense is if Larry just say, "I'm gonna take him down here. Come on, give it.
Sit on the block."
Yeah, I'm gonna take him down here. Go ahead. Come here.
Mouse in the house.
But if you're giving me, in his prime, healthy pit bull Chris Paul against Larry, I like that matchup.
He is a defensive problem, and he would make it. He would probably frustrate the shit out of Larry Bird.
Oh,
he's just the type of player that could. Yeah, real bad.
Sure.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Carmelo and Chuck throwing punches at each other, because Melo a fighter too. So them two niggas, they gonna take him. Oh my goodness. Oh, and hey, I see you, Green. Don't forget about the mail. Hey, look, man. Whatever my personal feelings of Carmelo, yeah, you know what I'm saying. If he was included in the equation, you can't not consider him. You can't just forget about him. You know what I'm saying? That's impossible. That does lead in a good way, though, to exactly what I wanted to ask y'all about next. I saw this post, and as soon as I saw it, I said, my first reaction was, man. But then I started thinking. And I said, well, wait a minute. Hold on. The thing was, Russell Westbrook's prime is very okay, the post is right here. Russell Westbrook's peak is very underrated because the PR around him is terrible. When looking at the impact, Westbrook's peak is right up there, if not better than CP3, Nash, and Kidd. Now, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I ain't gotta leave that up there. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now to put it into context, I want to tell y'all what they said each of these individuals' prime was. Russell Westbrook's prime in according to the poster was 2014 to 2019 with OKC. Um, I won't disagree with that necessarily. And once I saw the reasoning, I really like, I got you. Okay. Um, so that's his prime according to them. CP3 is 2007 to 2018, a much longer stretch of basketball. So I want to say, and I say that only to say, take it longer that stretch is. So there are certain metrics that are going to take a hit the longer you play. You know what I'm saying? So Nash was 2004 to 2010, fairly short run. Jason Kidd, 1998 to 2008. Precipitating mostly his time in Phoenix in the beginning and then when he went to the Nets. So, gentlemen, Russell Westbrook, 2014 to 2019. Y'all want some data before y'all, or we just want to go and then we can kind of throw the data in as we go? Let me know.
Throw the data at me a little bit.
Because after I looked at the data, I was like, this is kind of crazy. So in Russell Westbrook's prime, he played 381 games, averaged 26.8 points, 8.9 rebounds, and 10.2 assists. Highlighted by his obviously historic 2016-17 MVP campaign with 31.6 point triple-double as his average. I won't go season by season, even though I got the information, but yeah, it's crazy. But those numbers alone are crazy enough. Chris Paul, 2007 to 2018, averages 19.1 points, 10 assists, 4.4 rebounds, 750 games across 11 seasons. Not to mention he was all defense several of those years. I have to throw that in because that matters. Steve Nash, from 04 to 2010, averaged 17 points, 10.9 assists, 3.5 rebounds a game. And he was a consistent 50, 40, 90 shooter, as well as back-to-back MVP 05 and 06. We ain't got to get into the validity of that just yet. Jason Kidd, 1998 to 2008, averaged 14.9 points, 7.3 rebounds, 9.2 assists, and 1.9 steals per game across 685 total appearances with Phoenix and New Jersey. He was the 01-02 MVP runner-up. 02-03, they went to the finals, lost, and he averaged 18.7, 6.3, and 8.9 assists. All defensive first team 4 times. All defensive second team 5 times in that same stretch. Jason Kidd. So, now, gentlemen,
Russ numbers look outstanding. It's chef's kiss. That looks great. I've been sitting here looking at all the stats the whole time. His prime doesn't look like his prime looks like a 2 guard. His prime looks like Jordan. His prime looks like Penny in his prime. Those don't look like the numbers from his position or his stature. Um, and when you look at his block compared to the other 2 blocks, the other 3 blocks, defense is missing. So it got a lot of stats. You got a lot of points. You got a lot of rebounds, some steals. You got a nice slathering of stuff in there. But when you go down to somebody like Jason Kidd, no MVPs, but those stats are tough across 685 games.
And all defense 9 times.
9 times, bro.
4 of them first team.
I didn't even know it was like that. So stat wise, it looks great. Stats offensively, it looks great for Russ. Stacked up against everybody else, but lifetime still give me. I still take Jason Kidd, Joe. Nash, because one of them MVPs it shouldn't belong to him, but
I don't think. Never mind.
Jason Kidd was super stupid nice, man. Should have a ring.
Yeah. CP3 as well. Should have a ring.
Yep.
Definitely.
Should have a ring.
Well, Kid got a ring.
Yeah, Kid got one. Yeah, Kid got one.
Yeah, he do.
He got one with
he
Dallas.
got
Yeah,
one.
he got one with Dallas.
CP3,
And he was an OG then. He was still a major piece of them winning
Piece.
that title.
CP3 the only one on the list with no ring.
Him and
Him and
Nash.
Nash. Yep.
Yeah, him and Nash.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nash got 2 MVPs.
Him, Nash, and Westbrook.
And Westbrook.
Yeah.
And Westbrook, of course. No rings. CP3 and Russ done played for the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
Still no rings.
The other white meat. The other LA team.
The other one that plays in the same building. Crazy.
Yeah, those guys. But they bum ass red, white, and blue jerseys. They not us. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. Well, okay. So, Phantom, what you think? Because I agree. I feel you 130,000%. I feel you. But I'm curious because I know how you view statistics and shit and the other shit sometimes. So yeah, what do you say, fam? Yeah, I'm starting shit. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be nice and peaceful. Be nice and peaceful.
Lies, I tell you.
I'm inclined to lean with y'all with J Kid and even Chris Paul to some degree. I'm inclined to lean to them too.
Yeah. I'll throw Chris
because
Paul in there.
because defense matters, and it feels like to me, with all the God-given athleticism Russ has, he should have been a hell of a defender as well.
Right.
Like
Especially
I
with
legitimately could have probably guarded 1 to 3.
Yeah. Easily in his prime.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like getting that triple-double defense became secondary.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and that because he just with everything and your signature, your calling, even with the athleticism, is effort,
Yes.
energy, effort.
Yeah,
So that other side of the ball, should have got that same love. Then we have a different conversation.
he had hustle on the defensive side, not so much technique, because he had a lot of athleticism and a lot of rise. You know, he could jump with anybody from 1 to 3. So
easy.
It was just the mechanics of playing some defense, staying in front of people, not fouling. And I don't think that part. And you got to conserve energy to play like he was playing on the offensive end. He was doing some wild stuff in his prime, yo. Like people forget how that man was going out there dunking that basketball every game. Like he was mad at the rim.
I'm gonna say something, and I hope that this isn't perceived as being a disrespectful thing that I'm saying.
Yeah, he would have been a perennial too.
There's something that I noticed. Yeah, definitely, Vince. You're absolutely right there. Bless you, bro. There was times when I watched Russell Westbrook because when he and KD were in OKC together watching him play, and there's times I watch him and the game is tight, and I see him lock in, and he's sitting in the chair, he's ready, and you know that he has the athletic gifts to make life difficult for whoever has the ball. There seem to be points where it's not the effort that's the problem. There are mental lapses on defense that he makes. Like, dog, and no, not for nothing. On offense, too.
Turn the ball over.
His basketball IQ ain't the best. Like, let's just be honest about it. His basketball IQ ain't the best. But he makes up for what he don't got there with going harder than the next person and just being more gifted than them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's gone a long way with that. But if he had that other piece, which is the part that J Kidd and CP3 got, and to a degree Nash as well.
Oh, yeah.
Nash, listen, this ain't no disrespect to you, Canadian man. You might be one of the most, the way your legacy is put together is some of the most overrated shit I ever seen. Like, this is crazy.
Oh, Steve Nash.
I'm sorry. I don't think you should even be in this conversation with these other three gentlemen. Don't. Even with your 2 MVPs. Stay over there. You don't belong over here because they gave you one of them. And if you look at the numbers and the way they line up, and you don't play defense. You was a product of an offense that told you run and shoot. So, whatever. He cool. Like, don't get me wrong. He can be in the next conversation. He just ain't in this one. Russell Westbrook, during his prime, different animal. All the way live.
Oh, yeah.
No question about it. But, like y'all both said, the defensive end of the court is where his greatest liability is. And not only that, but the times when you've been in a position to be the catalyst for you winning, you weren't. You and Paul George should have been able to do something. PG was still hooping when he was up there with you. Everywhere you go, there's a common theme that follows it. And I'm not just talking about not winning. Plenty of teams don't win a ring. It's the way it looks when you don't win the ring that's become consistent. So, oh, shit. Hold up. What you say, Beans? Russ wants to, he's supposed to ball over as a point guard. Not a good look on his part. His assist to turnover ratio was off.
Yeah, it was
Absolutely.
a problem.
Absolutely. And it was only so that started to even out a little bit.
Yeah. At the end, he got more conservative. He got more conservative
crazy,
at the end.
He's way too dope for that. Yeah. He kind of had to. Like, it's kind of like the only way you're gonna find a place now is to turn that down. So you got to chill,
right?
Like,
you ain't gonna get a lot of playing time to keep doing that.
Like, even now he's unsigned, and he played some good minutes last year. So I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me, but man, yeah, Russ, man, yeah, I fuck with Russ. Bro. Russ, my guy, man. Russ, my guy. He is one. Him and D Rose, I would have loved to see them do a dunk contest against each other. Just them two.
Oh gosh,
him and D Rose. That would have been. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Oh my God. Who y'all think a better in-game dunk? Okay. Check this. If you put a brain in Russell Westbrook, guess what you get? Stephon Castle. If you put a brain in him, that's what you get. Stephon Castle works harder than most people on the court, is extremely athletically gifted, but he plays defense. And he half the time, most of the time, he act like you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, if Russell Westbrook was calm and thought more, that's what he'd be. Because Stephon Castle is most definitely going to be a cog of a championship team. It's just a matter of when at this point. Just a matter of when. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I love Russell. Don't get me wrong. I hope nobody take that the wrong way. I love Russell. Golly. I watch his highlights to get super hype. If you had to pick one of them two to build your team around, him or KD?
KD.
Probably gonna take KD.
At this juncture, if you jump of the team, do you pursue Kevin Durant to be your A1 if you're pursuing the championship?
Only if organizationally I'm strong enough to understand what he's not as a leader and compensate for that and just let him do his thing. Yep.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Now, I will say this also.
I
I got
go ahead, go ahead. I think I might have to go the other way. Actually,
I would build with the Russell Westbrook only for this reason. If he had the coach that could sit his ass and calm his ass the fuck down in his young moments to get him to see the forest
Mhm.
for the trees. Then, if I can get that, because I can get everything else, if I can get him to do that and just pace himself and think, calm it down a little bit when he needs to, then I'll revert. I'll get Westbrook. I'll take Westbrook.
I'll take
Mm.
Russell Westbrook as a 2 and teach him to shoot because he don't need much of a shot because he has the athleticism of Ant. So you basically got Ant
Mm.
with no shot is what you got in Russell Westbrook. That's Anthony Edwards with no threat of hitting anything outside of 12 feet. So if you can get that man uh, a 10 to 15-foot jump shot or the threat of hitting it at 60%, you would
Yeah.
have something. You would have something. If you could threaten with a pump fake, he could dunk every time. So you might have something if you took him as a 2 and
Oh
taught
yeah.
him how to shoot. Otherwise, I just always look at Kevin Durant as a defensive liability. He's going to score a lot of points and he's clutch. But I have to put so much around him. Um, the leadership. If
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend that type of cash, if I'm gonna go hire a gun like that, I got to spend a lot of cash. I need it to be multi-purpose, and he can't or won't doesn't have the mentality to lead my locker room. So I do know that if I put a battery in Russ back and just put him on the court, he's gonna go get 30. So just like KD would. So just teach him how to shoot, and you'll be
I
all right.
feel that. I it's interesting you say that because I thought about what if they kept Harden there and let him run the point and move Russ to the 2? Because Ant and Russ the exact same size. They
Same
both
size dude.
the same height. The only difference is Ant-Man wingspan is like an inch more. But other than that, they the exact same size. You know what I'm saying? So we got a valid point. Like, um,
One
I
can
mean, he
shoot
was considered a
and the other
big
one
point
can't.
guard to a point. You know what I'm saying? That that part. And then I hate it when Russ hit a couple of jump shots early, and then he
Oh,
goes stupid with it. And it's like, bro, that's
oh
not your
man. He start throwing them up
that's
from
not your
three-quarter
thing,
court.
man. Chill out. That's not your thing. Chill
Start doing and one move to throw a 3-pointer. Stop it,
out.
Russ.
What you doing? Wild boy, man. Russ a wild boy. Oh my goodness, man. Oh shit. I know we got some football shit to get to. It's close. It's coming. It's almost here. It's almost here. And since we almost there, I figured I'd keep the vibe alive. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some shit. Oh, y'all know what that means. HBCU spotlight time. And since it's almost football season, I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and keep it funky. And I figured that we might as well go with somebody that we all familiar with. And I know if you definitely have a relationship with this connection of your favorite team, none other than Mr. Everson Walls himself. Uh, hey man, look, as a wide receiver, a corner got to really be on one to make me respect him. Everson Walls was something else. Everson Walls was something else. You see, he was a cowboy. He was also a giant. Um, Man, big fan of his, man. Absolutely, always. Even though he was a cowboy. Uh, Everson Walls was a graduate of Grambling State University. He did go
Yep.
undrafted. Undrafted. However, his senior season, he led the entire nation in interceptions with 11. He was a Division One one AA All American in 1980. He was also later on down the line inducted into the Black College Football Hall of Fame. Uh, Deservedly so. He went on to play many years in the NFL. He was a Super Bowl champion in 1990 New York Giants, and he actually made a crucial touchdown saving tackle in the game. There seems to be a theme occurring here. Don Nelson, game winning, game seven shot. Everson Walls, game saving tackle. He was a four-time Pro Bowl selection in 1981, 82, 83, and 85. I tell you what kind of run he was on. Three times he was a first-time All-Pro selection in 82, 83, 85. He led the NFL in interceptions three times. He became the first person in NFL history to lead the league in interceptions three times. Don Nelson was the first one to win Coach of the Year three times. This is crazy. I ain't even pay attention to this when it was put. Anyway, it's wild. It's wild, man. He did make the 1980s All-Decade team. Yeah, man. Salute to him, man. All rookie 1981. Like Everson Walls is something crazy, man. I know y'all familiar with this one, so I mean, I ain't gotta ask you if you already hit the Everson Walls, but do you have a memory of him playing that sticks out to you?
No, I actually don't.
Fair enough.
Nah,
Fair
only
enough. Shit.
seeing people wear Giants jersey with walls on it when I was a kid. But most of the Giants that I was watching when I was a child, LT was playing. LT was the main attraction.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely that. Absolutely that. Heck yeah. Man, no doubt. Yeah, it
But
was.
that
I think
man
that
had a
that
crazy
that game
run.
saving tackle was crazy. Oh, nah, actually, it was an interception against. I think it might have been the Falcons they was playing. Him and the receiver was in step. Ball was up. And he looked like he was the receiver. He just caught that joint. I was like, "Yo, that's crazy, man. How you know? How you know that was coming?" Oh man.
From
Yeah,
81
we was. Oh, he tried to
to
be funny, yo.
85, yo, he was on that pure coca, yo. They needed to test him
Green
after
tried to be
every
crazy.
game.
Yeah, I saw what he
Yes,
said.
yes,
I just
Green. We
didn't
were we
comment.
were born. Yes, Green. We were born when he was playing. Yes.
Oh yeah, we was definitely
Yes, we
born.
were.
We were
Heck
kids.
yeah. I mean, young boys, but we was out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Hey
was
man, salute to
kids.
Grambling State, salute to the Giants, salute to the Cowboys, salute to Everson Walls. Amazing career, sir. Hey, much appreciated, most definitely. You brought something to the game. Y'all know what it is. HBCU Spotlight, all purpose podcast. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I mean, since we're talking football, we might as well get into it. I think we might as well get into it. There's some there's some money flying around. There's some
It
money
is.
flying around out there. They it's some people getting to the bag. Some people getting to the bag. And it's weird because to me, it's crazy because right now all of the fuss is about a position that they tried to devalue so hard, but they couldn't do it. They wasn't able to do it like they wanted to. Salute to Jameer Gibbs and Bijan Robinson. I mean, Bijan was the highest paid running back in football for like an hour and a half. And then and then Detroit was like, word. We was just waiting to see what y'all was gonna do. Jameer said, all right, we good. Just wait and see what he get, because I want more than him. And you got it, young man. You got it. I mean, the conversation is these two young men might be the best running backs in football. What do you say, Jim?
I ain't fighting with you.
Uh, as long as Saquon Barkley still walks the earth, still ain't the best yet.
I feel you. I feel you. And a big part of that is just kind of the way Philly steered away from Saquon last year. But the new guy over there said they fixed that this year. He getting the ball, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, they to me they two of the best of the young class. They the two best of the young class.
Other youngins,
obviously. Yeah, the young guys. Yeah. They the best.
And-
Bijan's an animal. Jameer
Oh,
is an animal. Jesus. If you draft him right now, you got an offensive line, got a quarterback, maybe got a number one, some other guys in the receiving room you're developing. All you need is a running back. That's all you need. Who you take?
Bijan. I said that like 2 years ago, yo. That dude is mini Saquon Barkley, but even faster.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll take Bijan.
I see that. I mean, I ain't arguing with you because Bijan is my answer too. But Bijan is my answer with a caveat. It also depends on what offense I'm running. Because there are certain things that I see Jahmyr Gibbs do that I'm like, if I'm running this offense, this guy's going to go absolutely insane. And he's so fast, there's nothing they can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Not that Bijan couldn't. There's enough of a difference in the way they run the ball that I would have to allow that to help dictate how I run. You know what I'm saying? But if I already got the offense built and it's a certain way, I might go Jahmyr Gibbs just by a hair. Like it's still splitting hairs for me with the both of them. You can't go wrong either way. But yeah,
If you're telling me you put
very
Jahmyr,
interested in seeing what they both do this year.
if you're telling me you put Jahmyr Gibbs in that West Coast Denver 97-98 offense, ooh, my Jesus. I think
Yep.
I think he cooks Bijan in that. Because I think Jahmyr Gibbs is like 100 miles and running, but I think he gets that. I think Bijan's patience is a little better right now.
Yeah. He got
But
Le'Veon
Jahmyr Gibbs is faster. So you just give him to slow down about 2-3 steps and put him in that. He hell.
Give Bijan, Le'Veon Bell's offensive line and team, and turn him loose.
Sheesh.
Yep.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good comp for him too. That's a really good comp for him. Yeah. Because Le'Veon Bell, up until I saw Bijan Robinson, was probably the most patient running back I ever
That
seen.
running style is crazy.
Yeah.
But Bijan's even more explosive. Once he let everything settle, he out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that line that they had, in order for that running style to be what it was, your line has to be pretty damn good.
Excuse me.
Absolutely.
And it was
Gas to
underrated. Underrated as well.
They holding blocks without committing fouls and moving people out of the way for a minute for a running back to be able to run like that.
About it. Like the offensive line also has to the way that your offensive line plays also has to be patient. It's almost like you're making contact, and now let's see what the defense does. Move them away, and he's going to just go the way that we
steer
move.
them away.
He's going to go the opposite of the way that we move them.
Right.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh man, salute to JT
Castro.
also. Who?
I was just saying, Pouncey, DeCastro, Villanueva at that time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's a
that line was crazy. That line was crazy.
Yeah.
If you could just do your job from the backfield, just do your job. That's all you got to do.
And it's crazy because you know what's happening right there, but you can't just focus on that because you got Hines Ward and AB out here, and you got to cover them. Like you can't slack on that because they'll eat you alive. You know what I'm saying? You can't slack on that because they'll eat you alive. So man, oh yeah, that team was
that's
crazy, man.
foolishness, yo.
That team was crazy. That team was crazy. Yeah, salute to Jonathan Taylor, man. He got paid as well. I know that somebody on this podcast said they don't think that Jonathan Taylor will be a Colt by the end of the season. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, 2 years, 44 million, and it still ain't impossible to move him with that. That was a smart move when they bought. Yeah, it ain't impossible to move that. A team that really want to run it back 22, it ain't that crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jonathan Taylor to me is probably one of the more underappreciated running backs in the whole league. Only because he plays for the Colts and they don't win shit. So had they been able to keep that run going last year and get into the playoffs and make some noise, I think you're starting to see, a different appreciation for Jonathan Taylor. But right now, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I think it'll be crazy of them to do it, but I've seen crazier things. Absolutely. Oh, before I go on, let me ask y'all that. What is, in your opinion, because I watch a lot of videos that rank these over time, the worst free agent signing that you can recall? Football. And I'll be very shocked if neither one of y'all say the one I'm thinking right
now. Namdi to the Jets.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that one. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Wait. To the Eagles?
I mean the Eagles, excuse me.
Yeah, to the Eagles. Yeah. Yeah, that was a wash. Boy, he got exposed quick. That didn't take long at all. That didn't take long at all. Woo wee. I was thinking about Alvin Hainsworth. I think when he signed with Washington, he watched them for a whole tub of money and gave them absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. That was crazy, bro. I was like, do that. How you just?
I'm gonna say Deshaun Watson.
Ooh. Yep, that's how on my list too. Yep.
I'm gonna say Deshaun Watson. He almost the John Wall of football. Like he just got a whole lot of paper, and he played, and we remember seeing him play, and we remember seeing him play really well, both of them. But they somehow stay around. They stay on the roster. They get paid crazy money, and we don't see them. We hear rumors of them, and occasionally we'll see them on the sideline, or they're not banned from the game. They're there. They just get money. Whatever happened in Houston and how he got to Cleveland with all that paper and still has not gone out onto the field and produced anything is beyond me. Almost like a Bobby Bonilla. They're gonna be paying that man forever, and we might not. I don't know. Maybe he'll play this year. Who knows?
It's looking that way.
It's looking that way
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
I think that battle in camp is a lot closer than they want to admit. But if it comes down to it, it's gonna be the guy that we paying the most money to.
Oh, for sure.
If it's that close, we got to play him. We don't have a choice. Now, my question: Brock Osweiler to Houston, absolute. Woo! Yeah. He fleeced them real bad. Brock Osweiler's fucking awful.
Yeah, you got him.
Him and Dan Orlovsky might be the worst shit I ever seen. Who the fuck was we talking about? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Oh, Deshaun Watson. My question was gonna be, okay, boom. Say against all odds, Cleveland comes out this year. Deshaun Watson Jerry Judy, Fannin, they find a groove. And Deshaun Watson goes Houston on everybody. Not saying it justified the other years
Nope.
that he ain't lived up to the contract.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say nope before you even finish the fucking question. Nope, I ain't giving another deal. Nope, don't justify shit. Nope. Mm-mm.
We good on it, homie.
We good, partner.
So he passed for 4,600 yards, 40 touchdowns. You know what
That
I'm
nigga gotta
saying?
win a
Like
Super Bowl.
six interceptions.
He
Okay,
gotta
so
win a
if
Super
it'll
Bowl.
take him winning the Super Bowl. Okay,
And
you know what? I ain't
and
arguing
he
with you.
gotta
I'm
be
just throwing
he
shit out
gotta
there right
win.
now.
He gotta be Super Bowl MVP.
He
He
gotta
needs
be
to win the
MVP
Super
or
Bowl.
something. He got a Super
Yeah,
Bowl
he needs to
MVP.
win the Super Bowl.
Okay, win the
You could
MVP,
be
be Super
Trent
Bowl
Dilfer and win the
MVP,
Super Bowl.
and be the reason they won. Be the
Yeah,
reason
you
they won
could.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
You
At
will
least I
not
was.
you will not Larry Brown me. You will not Deion Branch me.
Hey man, look, dog, hey that Larry Brown thing is cold blooded, dog. Oh my god, yo. You know, it's crazy because they be having one bang out game, especially if it's in the Super Bowl. They're up like Timmy Smith. Everybody thought he was about to be on something. He was just on something that night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold the phone, man.
uh-oh.
I know one. I know one that pissed me off real bad. When we signed that damn Kerry Collins. Okay?
Ooh.
When we signed that damn Kerry Collins, because we had a hell of a football team that year. And we lost the Super Bowl. And you know who we lost the Super Bowl to? Trent Damn Dilfer. Okay? We lost the Super Bowl to Trent Damn Dilfer. All right. Now, it was against Crazy Ravens defense. Okay, it was against crazy defense. I give them that. But we went out and we put our team, a nicely built team, and gave the keys to Kerry Collins, bro. It didn't turn out well for us. Another squandered opportunity.
Kerry Collins is you know what? I actually want to put him on a list. Like I want to make a list as we get back to doing recorded episodes. I want to start doing some dives into some players that might be off the beaten path that people don't really, because there's a link to all of our football paths, and he's on it. You know what I'm saying? At some juncture, he's on it for every one of us. So like, boom, let's take a look at it, because I like that there's something to the guy who is the All-American, whatever, all of that in college. And then you get around other grown-ass men, and now all of a sudden, for whatever reason, shit ain't functioning right because nobody wants you, like, you're not working out here. Like, how is you able to do shit over here that you can't, it ain't translating, bro. Something's wrong. and I think it might be your character that's the problem. Musa Muhammad wanted to tear your head off for a reason.
Moose still want to destroy him, yo.
Yeah. Moose was about to he's about to Allahu Akbar that.
Yeah, he was about
to send him to
he was about to serve him the final call, yo, for sure.
You heard
it was
Kerry Bean piled this
for
bitch.
real.
Shit.
It was not about to be good. Then we gave him some money too.
Man.
We got a boy some money too.
Man.
We sure did.
You guys just got in the league. And we said, and y'all said it, one of y'all said it, he was going home. Stephon Diggs, 1 year, $12 million to the Commanders. Oh man. First of all, how y'all feel about the signing? I mean, it kind of, it is what it is. But beyond that, should all of this other stuff kind of fall away and he performs well, you know what I'm saying? He's at the end, really. Like, he's probably he might have a few more, like maybe 3 more good years he can contribute. You know what I'm saying? If you running the Commanders and he don't cause no issues,
I'm good with it.
It's a great hire gun. You're better with him. You're better with him on the roster, definitely.
Yeah,
he's a better number 2 than Deebo Samuel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, you better with him on your roster. than to play against him.
Yeah,
I
but
think
you can go ahead and skip this one.
Let's
Skip.
switch
You
Jaden
go
Daniels,
ahead.
bro.
You can go ahead and stay in the same division. Switch this one out. Let's get to the one that makes more. Let's get to the one that's gonna start some shit.
Say get to the
The
one
big
that's gonna
fella.
start some shit.
The big
Oh
fella.
shit now. Oh well. Now that you mention it, there's a couple of big fellas in that division.
The one that
That
just got paid.
two of them just got paid. One just got paid, I think, today. But the other one just got paid too.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Carter, 4 years, $152 million. Philadelphia Eagles. I'm a bitch. I don't know, man. I usually look at Howie and be like, yo, Howie know what he's doing over there. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. I don't know.
I worry about this one the least bit.
Really?
Because it is Howie Roseman. If you think he ain't thought about it, what you thinking about, shit, you out of your damn mind.
True indeed.
You know Howie Roseman know how to get from under a contract. CC Carson with CC anybody after that.
Indeed.
He'll figure a way out of that one.
I give you that. Absolutely. Okay, no doubt. Ev, I know that this is right at y'all doorstep, man. Jalen Carter is that's a big young man, you know what I'm saying? That's a big young man. And I know y'all got a guy back there y'all trying to protect. And he word out of camp is that he's been sliding and they're very, very happy. So they may have that nipped in the bud.
Old boy with our pick, man.
Maybe.
That's why we went and picked up old boy with our pick. We knew what was going on. We working on the line.
Indeed.
Working on the line.
That's now y'all division been real active. Y'all division been real active, especially on the defensive side of the ball, which I thought was kind of interesting. Like low key, a team that I don't like to give a lot of credit to is kind of quietly having a pretty good offseason. But they made a move. And I mean, after what happened with Mike, I guess I get it. You don't want to lose nobody you feel like you need. Quentin Williams, $105.9 million, 3 years. Yeah, Quentin Williams. He got paid. Got paid. And let me just add while we're talking about Quentin Williams' $106 million payday here. In his particular case, 101 million of that is guaranteed. 63.35 of it signing bonus. In Carter's case, it's worth up to 160 mil. 106 of it is guaranteed. Defensive tackles getting to the bag. What does this say about what Dallas is doing down there, though, that they gave Quentin Williams this humongous payday?
Hey, George Pickens. You see how easy this was? You did this to yourself.
Yeah.
You did this to yourself.
He probably somewhere kicking himself right now.
That's why I say get to the big fella,
That's
because
right.
this one's gonna start some shit. You paid Quentin Williams, but you didn't pay George Pickens.
And George Pickens, yeah. Yeah. You should have paid George Pickens, but George Pickens did make it difficult. And Jerry has shown recently that if you do anything to make the process harder than it got to be, he got no problem with being like, all right, then we'll tag you. And if you don't want to play, sit your ass at home. I don't care. I was only going to pay you this. Cool. Whatever. I lose that. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But George Pickens got to play. you have to play if you want somebody else to give you some real money next go round, or unless you sign that tender and they said, all right, you learn your lesson now. All right, so let's get this shit over with. And next year we come to the table and get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. He's got to feel like the biggest bucket head in the world right now, honestly. I'm happy for Quinn, though. Absolutely. I'm a big fan of Quinn Williams. I always have been. I like that guy. Great defensive lineman, man. Oh, real quick before we run out of time, Phantom, your boys got a little dub in the Hall of Fame game. I mean, I know it don't mean shit, but you know, it is what it is. How did you get a chance to watch it? How did you feel about it? How your secondary and tertiary guys was looking at it?
Not bad. I didn't watch it live, but everybody was talking about it, so I kind of went back and checked it out. I was like, yeah, it looks good for a start of a training camp that's hit me in the head a whole lot with injuries. Shit, got too many of them already, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I got a left tackle coming from a knee injury. I got a right tackle. I got an embolism. I got a third-round pick that's out with an LCL. I got a DN that just went out with an ACL for the season. Holy shit. And my third-string quarterback just caught up. And my third-string quarterback just went out with a hamstring. So welcome to the team. The quarterback we just signed from Tampa. Yeah. It's a whole lot of shit.
You said welcome to the team.
Shit.
Welcome to the team. What's going now I didn't get to watch much. I got to watch a little bit of it. The kid that was quarterbacking for y'all looked okay. I think he'll be he looked all right. Not on some quarterback controversy looked all right, but he looked all right enough to be like, all right, and you know, if we can coach him up.
George Pickens, Kenny Pickett to be in the third one.
Okay, no doubt. Yeah. Kenny Pickett. That dude, man. Kenny Pickett is like that dude can't catch a break, dog.
Can't get right.
Oh my gosh, yo. He like the dude that work at all the fast food restaurants. You see him everywhere for like 6 months, and then he ain't there no more. And the next time you see him, you saw him at Burger King for 6 months, and he disappeared for like 3. Then he popped up at McDonald's, and you saw him there for like 8 months, and he was gone for a year. And then he popped up over at you know what I'm saying, that cookout or some shit. Like, and you good enough to get the job.
He's that,
or at least, you know,
he's that weird kid that nobody wants to adopt.
Matt Leinart ass nigga and shit. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That might have.
You were absolutely right to say what you said. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's okay. It's all good. Give us some shout outs real quick. Hall of Fame 2026. Pretty smooth class of individuals. Luke Kuechly, Drew Brees, Roger Craig, and Adam Vinatieri. Man. Any of these surprise you?
What the hell took so long, Roger Craig?
Yeah, that
boy. I thought he was in there already. I was shocked when I saw his name. I was like, wait, what? Okay. And Big Fitz got in first go round.
He should have him and Luke. Luke and Breeze. Well, Luke, Breeze, and Vinatieri.
If you could pick any one of these guys' careers to have, what would it be?
Adam.
Give me.
Ooh, I feel that.
I ain't got a chance to see TE. I never got hit. I got in the hall. I scored 100 points every season. I'm lit.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I got mad rings too.
I got mad rings.
Mad rings.
I got mad rings and no CTE. I never got hit. I made out like a fat rat, bro. I never got hit, and I got a gold jacket, yo.
I'm chilling. Roger Craig was the first person to ever rush 1,000 yards in the same season.
Yeah, first 1,000.
Why it take y'all so long to put him in there? That's
Yeah.
crazy, man. That's disrespectful, really. But you know, it is what
Give
Roger
me Drew
Craig, though, from
Brees.
my understanding. Oh, Drew. Okay.
Give me
Okay.
Drew. That means I never have to pay for a drink in Louisiana ever in my life. I ain't gotta pay for
Ever.
shit ever in my life
Oh
in
no.
Louisiana ever fucking again.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No matter where you
He can
go,
walk New Orleans with his pocket full of money, and ain't nobody gonna fuck with
they
him.
won't take it.
Nope. They're gonna be like, get. Oh man, that's Drew Brees, man.
That's
Go
true,
ahead,
man.
dog. Get
Come
it. Hey
on,
man, get
true.
away from around here. It's dangerous. Go
Come
that
on,
way.
true.
Oh, I think I'm gonna take Fitz, and the reason why I think, to a degree, Fitz's career remind me of my own career in music. You know what I'm saying? I can make that parallel because he stuck through a lot of situations that were not prime on that team and continued to be excellent and to try to help them get back to that, get back to being something, and was willing to be a part of the reconstruction because you know, I ain't afraid of hard work. Let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, I kind of relate with Larry Fitzgerald. That's why I always fucked with Larry, even though he played for the Cardinals. I was just like, man, but as a receiver, I got mad respect for you. But just watching the way you work and the way that you could have left 100 times.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt. Hey, yeah, bro. When you talk about a professional, yeah, absolutely, true professional, all the way live. Man, salute to all those guys, man. All of those guys. Great memories of all of you on the football field, man. All of you. Luke Kuechly, you are a fucking animal, bro. A fucking animal. But
Yeah, this
that
month
begs the
we're getting
question.
old.
2026
Now
coming
we're
up.
getting
First year's pretty impressive list of individuals: Adrian Peterson, Rob Gronkowski, Richard Sherman, Ben Roethlisberger, Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Cam Newton, Andrew Whitworth, Eric Weddle, and Alex Mack, all up for first go round at the Hall of Fame. So way too fucking early, way too early.
I
Who do
got
we think gets in?
five. I got five, four, possibly five first ballots.
Okay, run.
Adrian Peterson,
Mm.
Rob Gronkowski, Mac for sure,
Mm-hmm.
Whitworth because of the Rams, him sticking in Cincinnati and the Rams impacting that Super Bowl.
Mm. Sure.
Those will be my five. Did I give you five? No, wait a minute.
Nope.
I
I think
think
that
it's
was
four.
four. That
That's
was
four.
four.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
because
a
you said AP,
possible
Gronk, Whitworth, Mac.
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 Okay, my possible fifth is probably Weddle.
Weddle.
Even though I want Cam to be
I can see
first
that.
ballot, but I'm realistic. Antonio Brown should be first
Oh
ballot,
yeah,
but
yeah.
all his other bullshit is like nope. And if Eli ain't getting in first ballot, Big Brady, you ain't getting in first ballot. Kiss that shit goodbye.
Antonio Brown gonna be Roger Craig if you lucky. And
Right.
somebody doing a podcast from now gonna be like, well, damn, he just got in there. But yeah, that's who you got, Ev. Who you think out of this crop could get on in there on the first go round?
Mac,
Mm-hmm.
Weddle. Nah, Weddle's a pop. I say Mac. Definitely not Cam. AP is a lot. Gronk, I'm
Yeah.
kind of on the fence with. I'm kind of
Hmm?
on the fence with Gronk on the first ballot because if Eli didn't get in first ballot, just on terms of him being friendly with Tom, he might get in first ballot, or being on the Patriots, he might get first ballot if he would have done what
Mhm.
he did with any other team but the Patriots, maybe. would we be talking about him being a first ballot Hall of Famer
Yeah, his playoff numbers are stupid.
with Tom Brady?
Hey,
I need that.
I mean that's true. Jerry had Joe, but I'm saying Gronk's playoff numbers are stupid.
But I can think of
Yeah.
better
I mean,
tight
I think the
ends
biggest
that
thing.
didn't have Tom Brady.
I mean, you got to look at that with Kelsey with Mahomes.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though he had Smith, but you're gonna do that. You're gonna do that with anybody. But Gronk is shit. Gronk could have played now, then, and back
Oh
then.
yeah, he could have played in the 70s. He's an athlete.
Just his blocking
Oh yeah,
alone, like
absolutely.
he might be the best blocking tight end. He is the best blocking tight end of his era. Only motherfucker you gonna probably think about is Kittle ish.
Maybe a
Yeah,
couple
I
of
feel that.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kittle probably the closest thing to him. Yeah, he's not as big. He's not as big. Yeah. That thing to me, and this is where it gets with Gronk. His playoff numbers are crazy, right? There are seasons throughout his career like he only caught 1,000+ yards 4 times. Two of them was back to back. One of them was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, no, they were all in New England. Yeah, they were all in New England. He scored a lot of touchdowns, but he's a big motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So he's supposed to. But like that, it's not his fault that he's built perfectly for the red zone. I'm not holding that against him. Not holding that against him at all. Yeah, I don't know. And the only reason why I guess it gets really tricky for me with Gronk when we looking at this particular group of people is I'm like, but if I'm going for AP, like you said, is a no brainer to me. For me, Whitworth is a no brainer. Alex Mack is a no brainer. You know what I'm saying? There's several other people on here that should be. There's a couple other people on here that should be no brainers, but because of shit outside of football, that Cam Newton should be a no brainer. Like there shouldn't be any thought to have to go into it. He up, get him in here. But
Okay.
there's other things that's weighing against that. Same thing with Ben.
Oh,
And Ben played too long. He played long enough to sully his fucking legacy as a player. Just
I
a bit.
ask it this
Not
way.
a whole lot, just a little bit. Okay.
I ask it this way. Steve Smith is up again this year.
Steve
Do you
Smith.
kick? Yep. Do you kick Gronk's eligibility, first ballot eligibility off for Steve Smith?
Yes.
Yes.
He did more with less. Well, I mean, he did just as much with less, except obviously not the rings. He had,
That's all I would say. And
he had,
there's
they had
my
artillery for that.
argument.
Yeah, but
There's my argument. If you got the right setup, you damn near locked to walk in there with your quarterback. If you got the right setup, you getting that jacket. You may not get it first ballot, but soon after you'll get it if you were a key component in a Super Bowl winning team and you had that dude. You played with that dude. The majority of your career, you played with that dude. And even when that dude went to another team and you went with him, you won another one. You played with that dude. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. You give Smitty one of them dudes his entire career. We'd be having another conversation. We'd be having a totally different kind of conversation about Smitty.
Because some of this is going to be
I mean, shit. Smitty
older
damn near,
heads.
damn near.
Older heads are going to kick out some of these younger guys. That's why I said I think I can get 4
Right.
first out of
Because
this.
these are just the guys that are first ballot eligible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the OG.
I don't want.
Yeah, these are just the guys that are first ballot.
I don't think Alex Mack should have to wait. Look here, bro. You was an all pro, perennial all pro.
No.
And you played in fucking Cleveland. I don't give a fuck.
Cleveland.
Fucking
Yeah,
Cleveland.
that say something right there. Yeah, that say. Le'Veon Bell for
And you did.
You know it, just like I know it. Le'Veon Bell, you might not get it. like let's. I'm gonna be okay. I know we gotta get out of here because I'm already running late. But I just want to say real quick, Le'Veon Bell, you were a phenomenal football player, phenomenal running back for that short spurt of time we got to see you be great. The things that I saw after that made me wonder about what the actual catalyst for that stuff was. But yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do. Since time is of the essence, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin the top 100, and then I'm gonna go right to the outro. So thank y'all so much for locking in with us. Y'all locking in with us always. Y'all already know what it is, man. Thank y'all so much for all the shares, for all the likes, for all the comments, for everything. Make sure y'all here every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Wrestling Bros. Y'all up this weekend, right?
Si, senor.
Yeah, they up this weekend. Matter of fact, I got a surprise. I got a surprise for y'all. But yeah, you'll see it Saturday. But yeah, so Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget Wrestling Bros with Phantom and Soul the Interrogator. They will be live, YouTube and Facebook. Of course, every Thursday, 6 a.m. Eastern, we drop a Panther Politics podcast with myself, Dice Dilly, Monster Illicit. Salute to the bros to P7 floating around in the ether out there somewhere. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm gonna run the top 100. Then we're gonna drop the outro. We're gonna get out of here, man. Salute to my guys, man. The whole Watts, man. You know what I mean?
Ilpo.
Ew.
It's such a strong sound. It's the feature, get deeper till your soul drown. Titanic, your girl and career go down. Cut the brake lines, cause I don't plan on slowing down. You the Nick Cage, just big game break. When you started hot as wasabi was gone in 60 seconds. I'm more like second quality, eternally reflecting like two members in a face off and never take a day off. Who told you trying 7 sign was gonna pay off? Talking greasy, turn a battle in the cause to let decay off. Your arrogance a bad move. When the burner spit, the mark burn.
Yeah, top 100.
Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song who on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them big checks. I'm not, but I've been blessed.